This weekend, the Inclusion in Canadian Sports Network is hosting the Diversity in Sports Conference in Mississauga. Organizers describing their mission as promoting equity, diversity, and inclusion in amateur sports, with a particular focus on youth. Adding the event has grown since holding it for the first time just last year.
From year one, getting some individuals out and getting the word out. Now year two, building on that, getting more people out, more emerging leaders.
What is it that these young people right behind those doors, right there behind you, are learning here?
They're learning about how to be leaders. They're learning that it's going to take a support team for them to continue to develop.
I'm learning to step out of the line, taking space, using my voice, and that there's more power in unity than in singularity.
Learn the stuff that they're doing and kind of taking that and figuring out how I want to implement that in my plan for my career and how I want to take things. Just that type of thing I feel like I can definitely benefit from, just again learning from other people's experiences.
Also attending, professionals like Greg Douglas with Deloitte Canada. He specializes in sports business advisory, often working with large data sets. He agrees as we see larger data-driven solutions in the future, particularly with the emergence of AI, those responsible for building those systems will need to use great care.
Yeah, I think, well, it actually starts when we're building out these tools and creating these tools, that we need to ensure that they reflect society and that the people building them understand that what they're building will have impacts for many years and generations to come.
I think what we're doing here today is we have like-minded people from all walks of life, all sorts of diversities, experiences, and ages. And what we are all here to do is have a safe place to make sport more inclusive.
Or Sarah Galsworthy, a consultant with Inclusion Incorporated. She describes the mission of the company as making work more inclusive. You kind of touched on something there that's worth noting. You sort of talked about the like-minded, but there's also the differently minded. And over the past few years, we've really seen an uptake on equity, diversity, inclusion in government, in the corporate community, institutions, and then we've seen examples of being very well implemented and accepted, and examples of where it was the subject of disagreement. In your opinion, what does a well-planned, well-implemented EDI policy look like?
I think it looks like community engagement. I think it looks like the community we're servicing. I think it does not look like tokenism.
Oh, and that's a great question. And I think for me, it's about having the people in the room, right? Making sure that those that are creating the policy, we have a diverse room.
The conference started on Friday and continues through Sunday. Grant says in the future he hopes to grow the event to bring it on the road across Canada. In Mississauga, David Zura, City News.